as real as I can be about it, I don't think I would be a musician at all if it wasn't for Death Cab for Cutie. Seriously, I really don't.
Anybody else have anything?
Actually, just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
So when it comes to formative music, I have this thing I call the formative five, and there are 5 albums that like define what formative sound is to me, and really and largely are the reason I have the relationship with music that I do, the reason I wanted to be a musician, and genuinely probably the reason I have this channel. Those 5 albums were the Decemberists, their album The Crane Wife, the Shins with O Inverted World, Frightened Rabbit with The Midnight Organ Fight, Neutral Milk Hotel, and In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. Finally, maybe the most influential, and I don't say that lightly, the most influential, definitely the first of the 5, was Death Cab for Cutie. Plans. Death Cab was the most formative of the formative 5. I grew up in a Christian household that was not cool with secular music, and I can remember my cousin Callie got me Plans for my birthday because I saw this music video for Soul Meets Body and I fell in love. And I can remember seeing that music video and thinking, I don't want to do anything other than that. And I got that CD, and my parents found me with it one day. But what they didn't know was that I had used that CD to teach myself how to play the guitar. And I obsessed hours over hours listening to that, forcing myself to learn the guitar. And when my parents confronted me for listening to secular music, I played them I Will Follow You Into the Dark on guitar. And I can remember there was this moment where my parents looked at each other and looked at me, having never heard me play music like that before, and were like, well, maybe this isn't so bad. And they kind of let me have that one. In my house, that was a big deal. I was 14 when that happened, and as the albums would continue to come out, I would continue to obsess over them. And I would really say from like 14 years old to like 25 years old, they easily quadrupled all of the other music I'd listened to and just time invested. I never quite connected with another artist like Death Cab. And I think that there's something special about your first favorite, right? Like in every way possible, Death Cab was my first favorite band. Besides the point, they were the band that kind of helped me bridge the gap between not all music is evil if it's not Christian. That's a really big deal from where I'm from. I saw Death Cab on a music video, and from that moment on, there was never anything I wanted to do more than play music. And very much, I think those 5 albums, but particularly Plans, is the reason I have the relationship with music that I do. And now, 21 years later, for the very first time, for my birthday, my wife got me tickets to see Death Cab. I've had tickets to see them twice before, and in both cases, they fell through. The first time, Ben Gibbard got sick. Can't blame the guy. He got sick. And the second time, somebody died, so I couldn't go. I had to go to the funeral. So this is the first time in 21 years that I've got the ability to see these guys. And you have no idea how exciting that is to me, knowing what they have meant, what their catalog has meant, and that I get to go there with the love of my life and see this band that is the reason I do what I do. From 14 years old until I turned 35 2 days ago. That's 21 years. That's a college degree's worth of time. That's 21 years of friendship with the catalog that I grew up with. That was the soundtrack to my life. And tonight, for the first time in 21 years, I'm going to get to see them play. And I could not be more excited.
Walking to the show, and I'm too excited. We have got our seats. I'm actually mind blown. We're really close to the stage. So I was talking to Mel before the show, before we got into the venue. The songs I'm really hoping to hear. I just because it's like the very first one I ever heard, I have to say Soul Meets Body. But deep tracks, I'm gonna say Door Unlocked and Open. From Codes and Keys, I'm gonna say Bixby Canyon Bridge from Narrow Stairs. I'm gonna say Your Heart is an Empty Room from Plans. I'm gonna say The Sound of Settling from Transatlanticism from Transatlanticism. Mel's got the merch. You'll love to see it. Are you excited?
Yes.
How excited? Not as excited as me. I've got to say, Nation of Language is dope. You guys need to listen to this band. They're so good. They've got my vote of approval in a big way. The 80s happened in 20 and 26, and it's because of these guys. So, Death Cab is getting set up right now. I'm ridiculously excited about this. You have no friggin' clue. This has been 21 years in the making. I'm genuinely like quaking, like I'm about to take a big test or something. I see you.
I say goodbye without opening my mouth. I just stare into the distance till you figure it out. And it came to me then. There's no one beside you when your soul departs, and I'll follow you into the dark. May the sky light up like crooked teeth in the mouth of a man who was devouring a soul. You're so cute when you're slurring your speech, but they're closing the bar and they want us to leave. And you can't find nothing wrong if there was nothing there all along. No, you can't find nothing wrong if there was nothing there all along. I wanna know the measure from here to forever. I wanna feel the pressure of God or whatever. In water cool and cleansing and
They really closed with Soul Meets Body. I cannot believe it. They closed to Soul Meets Body. That's the very first song I ever heard from them. Okay, they just finished their closer with Soul Meets Body, and we're all begging them for an encore right now. I'm guessing it's loud enough that we'll get one. We win! They're doing an encore! Woo! Oh, a deep track.
wish we could open our eyes to see in all directions at the same time. I need you so much closer. I need you so much closer.
This is the mass exodus. Everybody is leaving. Everybody is leaving. That was amazing. I've never been to a show where I knew every single word to every single song. I don't know how to describe that. That was such a formative experience for me. It was a full circle moment, is I guess what I'm trying to say. It was a real full circle moment. 21 years of waiting to see this show, and I got to see it with my best friend, who's wearing the merch, which you'll love to see. It was so hot, but so worth it. I mean, literally getting to see those guys who defined my formative music was unreal. Being able to see even Ben swaying around and realizing I sway when I play guitar, and that's probably his fault. It's absolutely bonkers to me. This was the coolest thing ever. I don't know how to describe it. The crowd, I realized I wasn't the only one that knew every single word, which was also really amazing. I felt like I was maybe 7 people away, like from Ben and Nick. I stood right in front of Nick, and there were moments where I felt like I locked eye contact with him. It was ridiculous in the best way possible. I don't know how to describe how happy I am right now. It's the best. Gonna maybe.
I just tried to get a set list. He said they gave out the last one.
Oh, they gave. So we missed the set list. Not a big deal. So there's a lot of songs that. Oh, we got a water out of it. I got to hear so many songs I wanted to hear. Like, again, I've never been to a show where I literally knew every single word to every single song that got played. So that was a really big deal.
Yes, he did.
Mel didn't like me singing. It's okay. I was happy. Hello. So, not unlike Almost Famous, I'm kind of waiting to see if anybody's going to come out. It'd be really cool if I could just tell my hero thank you for existing, because that's why I play music. In a very serious way. I don't care for an autograph. I really just want to tell them thank you. It'd be like the coolest thing in the world to me. So my heroes might walk out of that door, and it just occurred to me that I gotta like buck up. I can't like be weird around them if they do come out. I can't like not. I can't be weird. I can't be a goofus. So I'm here with my homie Preston. This guy collects vinyls. He's got even a rare one. You've got the Open Door EP.
Yeah, exactly.
How long you been collecting vinyl, dude?
Oh, I've been collecting vinyl for as long as I can remember. At least 5 years.
Okay. You can only remember 5 years.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Yeah, so not bad. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's bad. My memory's bad. It's pretty
So I gotta ask, as far as the show went, what was like the song of the night for you?
bad. Probably, Full of Stars is definitely, I know it's the title or opening track for this album, but it is so insanely good and it just hits different. The new album is great. Go listen to it if you haven't already.
You absolutely should go and listen to the new album. I said when I listened to the album that it felt like the boys were back, like in a big way.
That's a
It really
great
felt,
description.
yeah, it felt like they were revisiting a lot of their older work while also kind of honoring, new sounds.
Yes, 100%. Speaking of the new album, if you haven't seen his video on it already, given the review, 10 out of 10. Go watch right after this one.
Much appreciated, dude. So I gotta ask, how long have you been a fan of Death Cab?
Not nearly as long as you. You're a day one. I probably since the new guys joined, like about 2015, 2016 sort of.
Okay, so like right as Kintsugi drops.
Yes, exactly. My first time seeing them though was at a festival, Kilby Block Party, and that was just like blew me away. It made me love them 10 times more seeing them live. It was awesome.
It's amazing how a live show will do that to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I really appreciate the heck out of you standing
Yes,
with
I
me.
appreciate
We're
you.
literally waiting for our almost famous moment to say
Fingers
thank
crossed.
you
Yeah.
to our heroes. So, fingers crossed.
Anybody else have
I actually just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't play music without you guys.
Oh, man, thank you.
The tattoo and everything. I copied you.
I can't be a goofus.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for your work. Oh, I really did. It goes a long way. I wouldn't play music for one of the Death Cab. I know you joined later, but it means a lot to get to see you guys play.
Well, great. It means a lot to play for people that want to see us.
I have to ask, what's your favorite song to play?
Transatlantic.
It's a good pick, man.
I can't be a goofus.
Good pick, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing song. What do you?
It is. What's your favorite of your tenure?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's a hard one. I mean,
Stumped him.
Punching the Flowers is really fun to play.
I definitely love the fact that you guys, it felt like you really honored your old sound, but still evolved in sound. I feel like this whole new album has been such a cool step forward.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We agree, and it bodes well for the. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we felt awesome. We felt really good while we were making it. And we were like, I think we made a really good one.
I think that goes a long way. When you are proud of your work, I mean, it's bound to do something well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Well,
Thank
dude,
you.
Thank you so much for coming out and saying hello.
Dave just told me I have a great Ween shirt.
I didn't catch it.
He's a fan of Ween, guys.
It's the next day. I've had a little bit of time to decompress. My beautiful wife threw me a surprise birthday brunch where my parents and my in-laws were there and celebrated me turning 35. And I gotta tell you that was the ultimate cherry on top of an amazing 24 hours of my life.
I walked in and they had a surprise party waiting for me.
I cannot begin to describe to you how meaningful the experience of getting to go to that show last night was. To get to hear music from all eras of the band, to get to be in a place where I knew every single word to every single song that played. And my voice is a little gone today because I 100% sang every song, every word last night, happily and proudly. I really did. Mel wasn't joking when she said I knew all the words. There was this incredible full circle moment to me where I kind of remembered being 14-year-old Wally that discovered Death Cab and kind of hit it. I remembered the journey of listening to them throughout the years of my life, from, my angsty teen years through, finding out who I thought I might be or was going to be in college, through relationships, through a divorce, through remarriage, through the happiness that came with rediscovering myself, through laying vices down. Like, there were so many points of my journey in life where Death Cab was the soundtrack to it. The happiest and the saddest moments of my life, I turned to those guys. And I think I've said this on my channel a lot. I have this test I call the lunch table test. It's basically when I listen to music, I kind of know whether or not I might have sat with those guys at the lunch table. It would have shared music, whatever. And Death Cab always passed the lunch table test, but I didn't know that's what it was as I was listening to them. I just thought that they were really cool. I loved the music I was hearing, and I heard music that made me want to play music. And to comment on that and say it's anything less than a gift in life would be to diminish it. I cannot say enough how meaningful those people are for those songs. It's not quantifiable. And getting to say thank you to at least Nick and Dave was a massive deal. Like, truly a massive deal. Getting to shake those guys' hands, knowing that there's no possible way they could understand what it meant to me. There's no possible way they could have seen the journey along the way. But I knew, having heard the music along the way, having, the best and worst memories of my life, to my friends, Death Cab, there's no way they could know what that means to me. But I got a chance to say thank you. And even that alone, there's no way I can quantify the value of what that meant to my life. I think we've all had music that truly meant something to us, that spoken to our core, that maybe planted a seed and inspired us to want to play, that maybe just made us feel understood in a time where we needed more than anything to be understood. Maybe we needed a laugh. Maybe we needed a good cry. Maybe we just needed to be able to superimpose ourselves onto some abstract set of lyrics that somehow spoke some meaning into our lives. But whatever it is, Death Cab was that for me. This particular full circle moment really allowed me the opportunity to remember from whence I came, to recognize where I am, and realize, in a lot of ways, when I move forward in the future, the catalog comes with me. I have had a 21-year friendship with this catalog that isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know how I can tell you what music means to me, but I can tell you that I don't have the relationship with music that I do if it wasn't for Death Cab and that very first time I heard Soul Meets Body. With that said, I just want to give one final thank you to all of the members of the band: Ben, Nick, Jason, Zach, and Dave. Thank you. And even you, Chris Walla, thank you. Because all of you, all six of you, have provided tremendous amounts of understanding and friendship to me through your songs. It's a gift I can never repay, but it's one I will be eternally grateful for. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.